Hey, how's everybody doing? In this video, I'm going to go over Gmail templates and getting some more advanced styling to it instead of just using the basic formatting that can be done in Gmail. So if you don't know, really quick, let me expand this email here. If you don't know, from the bottom right corner, the three little dots is more options. When you click on that, you can have templates. I'm going to delete this one really fast. Um, you can have templates, and when you click on that and you go templates and then you click on one of them, it will drop in, it'll auto-populate the subject field and the body of the text or body of the email. So I'm going to show you an advanced way to do some styling. Let me just show you. Rather than just doing a plain background with some basic text similar to this, I wanted to do something similar to this with a track your order button, a header. You can do some of that in Gmail, but I mean, you could do all kinds of stuff, add images and things like this, advanced formatting, if you will. So, but I'm going to show you how to do that. And kind of the trick to it, because just pasting it into the Gmail email body doesn't work. So I use a code editor, Visual Studio Code, to code in, and then so I just did some divs with some style on it, and basically I made the general body of what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy that, but I will show you. If you go to htmlg.com, you can use an online editor like this, and you can add a table, and you can add in your order shipped, okay, and all the code populates over here for you. So you can do that, and you can add, colors and all kinds of things. You could do that. But again, I code it myself. So I'm going to paste that in here, and just so you can see what it's doing. It is a logo at the top, a light blue kind of body area that has a title, a message, and then additional details and a disclaimer area. And I'm going to leave the text and all this information. I'm going to leave it like this, and then take care of that in Gmail, just so I can use their editor for the basic text typing. I put right here image, right? Because I'm going to swap that out with a button. Okay. But in your code, so I typed out image and then highlighted it and then made it a link. And I just put in 2 hashtags just so I can find it later and I'll know what it is. So I'm going to copy all the code that it generates, and then I'm going to go into Gmail. Oops. And I'm going to type the body. Your order has been shipped. Okay. The first thing you need to realize and to remember is that the signature that you have set up in Gmail, if you leave it in your template, it will put a second one in the email when you use it. So I'm not going to delete mine just yet, but I will delete it before I save it. So I'm going to type out the word, it can be anything, just so I can find it. I typed out the word orange, right? Then I'm going to right click on it and do inspect. I'm using Brave, which is a form of Chrome. It's built on the Chromium browser, but it works the same in Firefox and Chrome and all that. We're going to use the DevTools. And if you just wait a few minutes or a few seconds, it will highlight the div that contains the word orange, right? So you can see when my mouse is on it, it's highlighting that. I'm going to use the triangle and twirl it down, and then you can see the word orange there. Right click on the word orange and do edit as HTML. Now we'll open up a little edit window box. Go ahead and highlight that, and then just paste your code over the top of that. Now it won't show up right away. You just have to click off onto the div or tag. You just got to click off into the code somewhere, so it will. There you go. So now our basic body is set up, and I'm going to start formatting that. I'm going to copy the logo from down here. I'm going to put it up here and start adding what I need. Okay, so I'm going to copy this really quick, go up to the top, delete the word logo, and paste. Then I am going to delete the word title and type in, let's see, all caps. No, let's see, your order has shipped, and we'll make that like as large. Oh, let's go huge, make it bold, maybe in the center, something like that. Okay, now the message, I'm going to come down one more line, hi, and I'm going to leave that blank because then I can just click there and type their name. Okay, the details I'm going to leave there. Maybe I'll bring it down just one line. That way when I'm composing the email, I may have like a shipped address, like where it's shipping to or something like that. I can paste that in there. The image, this is not tricky, but just a couple little steps. So the first thing I'm going to do, I went to imagefoo.com, generated my image how I wanted it with the text and borders and whatnot. Then you click download, right click and save as, and I just saved it to a local folder. Okay, now I am going to click next to the word image, and I'm going to drag in my track button. It'll take a few seconds there. Okay, so now right click near the word image, do inspect, and that's going to find right here, it says image data, and it's a blob image, right? So that's our track button. We need to copy the element, and then we can actually delete element. Okay, we just needed the code that it put in there. Now on the image line, we're going to right click on the word image and do edit as HTML, and then we're going to highlight the word image and paste that image blob there, and then click out. And now the button or the image link is now a button. Okay, so when I open this up, I will, when you click on it once, you can see that it has go to link and it says change. We'll click change, and then we can paste in our link for UPS, USPS, FedEx, wherever to the track or to the shipper. That's basically all we need to do. Just the last thing is to delete this signature at the bottom. Oh, I forgot the disclaimer. This disclaimer is just something I'm putting in because all the shipping carriers are asking for 1 to 4 days additional shipping because of like COVID stuff. So this is for my shipping, and because I titled it the subject, when I go to the bottom, click on the three dots, templates, and says save draft as template, and then save as new template, it's going to pull in that subject as the title, and that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Okay, so let's say I save that, but I realize I want something else. You can go ahead and make your changes, and then click on the three dots again, go to templates, do save draft as template, but instead of saying save new, you just click on that, right? It says overwrite template, and then it'll save it over. Now the really great thing about this is this, your order has been shipped, is saved in the drafts, and that will stay there effectively forever as long as you don't send it anywhere. So I'm going to close this, and if I ever, let's say a few weeks from now I want to add something, a different part of the disclaimer or something like that, I can just pull up that draft, make the edit, and save over the template. And that's all there is to it. I'm just going to show you really quick. When you go compose, mine open up in the small right, do the three dots, three dots, templates. Computer's lagging a little because of the recording, but do your order has been shipped, and everything's in there. I would just type in the person's name, and I would put in any details if there are, or I would just delete that, and send it off. Let's do send it off. And that's all there is to it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them below. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, thank you.